Hello and welcome to the video tutorial bundle for December. My name is Kim Fee and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the UK. Today I would like to share with you this card that I made for the Christmas themed bundle for December. I used thick Whisper White card blank and I cut the A4 down straight down the middle, so the card blank is 29.7 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, and I scored it at 14.8 centimetres, which is right bang down in the middle. For my mat I used grey granite card. This is fast becoming my favourite colour at the moment for the Stampin' Up! And I cut this at 14.1 by 14.1 centimetres by 10 centimetres. So let's have a look. I also used the Beautiful Blizzard stamp set like I did last month. I quite like this one. I did a card very similar using the new Snowflake bundle. If I share with you here, this one here. But by the time that you get this bundle tutorial, this won't be available, unfortunately. But I really love this card, so I thought I would sort of case myself, basically. Anyway, so I used this image here and this image here, so very similar to the other stamp set. So let's get started. I used Versamark for this, and I just stamped randomly. I didn't go all over with the snowflakes. I sort of went down at an angle, another one here, another one there, and then I used the dots and I kind of went in between. You can barely see them, but when they dry, it does have like a tone on tone effect. So that was that bit there. So now for my splats, I used a Wink of Stella that I dried out, not dried out, but I used it all, so there wasn't much left of it. And rather than throw it away, I thought I would use it for this technique. So we're using the Frost White shimmer paint. So we just shake that so that the ball bearing gets it all mixed up, and I basically went from the lid. So I tipped my brush into the lid, and then I used the end of the lid here for the Wink of Stella. Now if you flick the brush from the lid, you'll get little splats. So the closer you go to your cardstock, the smaller the splats are. As you can see, just tiny ones. Now the higher you go, the bigger the splat. Can you see? So I did a few down low, and I did a few up high. Now when you get them up higher, they are bigger, and therefore they will take longer to dry. So it depends on how many you're making at one time. Let's just have a little bit more. How quick that you make your cards. Now because I'm using the old Wink of Stella brush, I don't want to ruin the brush. I still want to use it, so if you just gently wipe the excess off the shimmer paint off your brush, you can use this again. This is a super simple quick card for those last minute looses. So if I put that to one side now I stamped the sentiment from a different stamp set. I quite like this sentiment. So this one's from the Merry Christmas to All, but you do have sentiments in there on that set if you just wanted to get one set. But I use the May the Beauty of the Season Fill Your Heart with Joy. I think this is quite a lovely font and a nice sentiment. So I pre-stamped this in the grey granite ink pad, and then I used the stitched framelits to cut round. So I used the larger circle and I put it through my big shot. Now when I put this onto my card, I'd like to have a little bit of thread behind it, just for a little bit of texture. And I've run out of the Stampin' Up one, but I've got some from my sewing kit, and it's very similar. So we'll put some dimensionals on the back so that we can lift it up when we want it. And to put my thread on, I always use glue dots, whether I'm using baker's twine, linen thread or the metallic thread, because it sticks better. So I just take it whilst it's on the reel and lay onto the glue dot, and then do like a figure of 8. The glue dots. You just want it rough. You don't need to be pretty with it. You want it to be a ball of mess, really, and that's how you want it. So I'll bring back my card blank mat, take off the tubers on the. It doesn't matter which way up your thread goes. I know this one goes from left to right and this one's from right to left. It don't really matter. It's all the same. And so we just pop that down on there. Then with the Beautiful Blizzard stamp set comes this fabulous die. So you can get it in a bundle as well, and you get 10% off the bundle. So you can make a whole background of the negative bit, but then you've got all of these snowflakes all individually that you pop out, and you just want to pre-cut that in the white glimmer card, white dazzling glimmer card, and just tuck under either side like this. So I'm just going to use my favourite adhesive of all time is the Tombow glue. If you've not got this in your stash, you really ought to get yourself some, because it's brilliant for box making as well as card making. It's sticks like treacle. We're nearly done. So now I just want to pop on some rhinestones. So we'll use the pokey tool end bit from the pokey tool that we've got out, and I'm going to get the large rhinestones and just pop it in the middle there, and then the medium size one and pop in the middle there, and then just add some tinsy ones. Oops. I'll use about 3 of these, so 2 very close, and one just down. Oh, I'm not sure you can see that. Just down there. There you go. So that's nearly finished. That's a very, very quick card. And now all I'm going to do is take my Tombow again, and less is more with the Tombow. That is all you need. That's all you need. And lay it over the top there. And there you go. A beautiful, beautiful, quick and easy, simple card. See where I've smudged it there because I've not let it dry a little bit. You could use a heat gun. You can see where I put my finger on there. It's all there. But do you know what? I'm not bothered by that. It's a handmade card. It glistens and it's snowy. So, thank you very much for watching. If you loved my video and you would like to see more, please do subscribe to my channel, Simplyfairies or Kim Fee. You'll find me on YouTube. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.